If design thinking has a tandem of persona, then customer journey map, design sprint has the ask the expert and customer journey map. While they are both called customer journey map, you will see later that the customer journey map of design sprint is far different than design thinking. It is much simpler, more focused, but at the same time balanced. And definitely, since this is sprint, it would be much faster to do, right? So let's take a look at it.
Our customer journey map is very simple. And the reason again is still because we try to balance the perspective of the business and the customer. So that's our unique, or that's the unique characteristic of design sprint and or our design thinking version 2.0. So when you do your customer journey map, we don't have the pain point. So if you're a UX, if you're a design thinking practitioner, so we don't have the pain point, the touch point. So we make it very simple. We make it kind of cold, if you let me use that term. Again, because you want to leverage both the business perspective and the customer perspective. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to use or we're not going to empathize with our customer here in our customer journey map. Okay, so let's now dive deeper to the customer journey map for design thinking version 2.0 version. Right? So first, you list actors on the left. Right? What does the actors mean? They are the profile, the people who will be playing a role in the customer journey map. That's the actors on the left. And then the goal would be on the right hand side, which is the business goal. So what do you want to achieve here? Do you want the customer to buy your product? Do you want them, in our case, we want you to enroll in our program, right? So that would be the goal, right? So the goal is for you, say on our end, when we create the customer journey map, the goal is for you to create, or rather to enroll in our program. That's our goal. The actors would then be us and you, right? So the actors would be our L&D associate, me as the facilitator, and you as the customer, right? So those are my actors. Now, in between, we need to fill it, right? So you have your actors here. I want the primary actor, which is you guys, my students, or potential student, to enroll, which is the goal, to enroll in my program. So how do I get you from there to here? So in the middle, that would be the discover, learn, use, and interact. Okay, again, on the top side, you write actors. On the right hand side, you have your goal. And then from the actor side, you have discover, and then learn, and then use or interact, and then the goal. All right. So the actor would be primarily you as my potential student. And then discover is when you first encounter our program. How were you made aware? So that's the discover. You discovered, oh, we have School of Design Spring here, right? So we have School of Design Spring. I would like to enroll. So that's a discover. So what's in here, right? So either you received an email. The scenario here is either you received an email, you saw us in Facebook, or a friend of yours referred us, okay, or maybe your boss or your company, your HR, right, referred us to you. So that's the discover part. The learn would then be all right. So you've heard about us, or you've seen us, right? Depending on your journey, so you've discovered us. How did you try to find out more about that? That's the learn side. So did you ask for more details, like send an email and ask for more details? Did you click our advertisement or maybe browse our Facebook page? What did you do in the learning side? Okay, so that's the learn. So in your case, I'll create one scenario. The actor is you. Discover is when you, let's say, encountered us in Facebook. You've seen our Facebook ad, full of design sprint, like, me, picture of me, full of design sprint, right? Oh, it's full of design sprint. So this is about innovation, right? You got curious. You click, you try to learn more, right? You learn more, you read, what will I learn from this? Oh, it's number one, it's number two, it's number three. Okay, so these are the things that I'll be learning, all right? And then afterwards, oh, I'm quite convinced that I want to use or interact, right, with them. So the next part would then be you enrolling, right? So you're now interacting with us, right? So, or maybe you've sent an email, interacting with us. I want to enroll, so I would be like filling up the form, right? You filled up the form, and I'm gonna make a payment. So that's the interact part. And then the goal is you enrolled in the program, right? So again, you're the actor, and then the discover would then be you encountering our email, or rather, yeah, email or Facebook ad, and then you've tried to learn more by, let's say, asking, either you ask for more details, click learn more, right? Interact is when you are like exchanging or filling up the Google form and all, and then you enroll to our program. Okay, so that's your journey. The backscene of us, that would can be us under be in between discover and learn, like we're sending like we're creating our ads, we're sending you email blasts, right? And then we are answering your question, your inquiries, and then we've sent you the Google form. So that's on the back end. And then the goal would then be you enrolled in our program. So that's our customer journey map. Okay. So this is very important because this would be the next thing we will be doing is you will now be like merging all that we've done before. So we have the 2-year goal, different question, and the how might we. So what are we going to do next once we've created the map, right? So you fill in the next journey. So oh, by the way, make sure that your customer journey map is very much simple, like what you're seeing here, right? Just between 5 to 15 steps, not more. Okay, when you create your bank. So, and then you try to validate this with your customer expert. If the ask expert earlier, prominently the voice that we are hearing are the company experts. Here in the customer journey map, the prominent voice that we are hearing or what we should hear should be the customer expert. All right. So you need to validate your map with the customer expert. Right. If you could validate it with your actual customer, then that would be great. All right. So that would be awesome, but customer expert would be enough. So what's the next thing that we will be doing is we need to pick a target now. We can't like reinvent the whole journey of the customer. So you need to pick a certain point there. And if you will compare this to a design thinking map, this is now where we try to pick the pain point or pain point of the customer, right? So, but we kind of do it differently, so it's faster. So we transfer, all right, we transfer all of the how might be, the top voted how might be, into the map. I disregard the ones without a vote. So those with a multiple vote, you transfer them into the map and place them which wherever journey you think it would fall. Oh, this challenge, I think it would be around this area. This challenge would be around this area, right? So wherever most of the how might be falls, so that's our scenario. So same thing that you're seeing here. So wherever most of the how might be falls, that's the journey that we need to address, that we need to focus on. All right, and then the actor for our case, that would be you guys. So that's the journey we want to reinvent. So your journey, and then the target area is, let's say, the public workshop. Right, there are a lot of people who can't attend the public workshop, so we created a virtual workshop. Right, so we want that's our solution. So just trying to let you see what could possibly happen. So the public workshop is what we try to address most of our how might we fall there. So how can we reinvent that journey? All right. So that's the pick the target, and then that's the area you would be focusing on. All right. So a sample would be here again. All right. So that's it.